session.
I took their pictures, they told me their stories, and I just became completely enthralled with these amazing people who I expected to be sad and, unable to get past what had happened to them, and yet they were the happiest, most positive, and accomplished people I had met in a very long time.
But in hearing their stories, Pregelman and his wife Amy soon learned a disturbing statistic. Roughly 1/3 of Holocaust survivors live in poverty.
Dignity had to be the centerpiece of everything. They deserved that.
So they've started a nonprofit called Kavod.
Kavod means dignity, honor, and respect.
And they were recently awarded a 2-year, $3 million grant to further change these survivors' lives.
It's huge. It's huge. And so our hope is at the end of this 2 years, we'll be able to look back and see the impact for these incredible people.
To meet these incredible people and hear what they went through, it really helps us in our day-to-day lives when we think we have a problem.
But does it mean something special that people like John want to remember your story?
Oh, well, yes, of course.
It's all in the hopes that future generations never forget what millions of Jews went through.
We'll continue to do it as long as there are survivors.
I'm Chris Welch reporting.
All right, Chris, thank you. And a DNA test kit reuniting a woman with her birth mom for the first time since she was adopted in 1977.
Hi. Like I just couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait to get my arms around her.
I've always been told by my mom who raised me that I'm a strong-willed, independent woman. And I always believed that I got that from my birth mother.
Well, that woman says that she got the DNA test kit from her adoptive mother for Christmas, and she used it to be able to track down her mom, who was just 18 when she decided that adoption was best for her child. Now, the daughter also got to meet a sister that she says looks a lot like her for the first time. All right, well, Dog Mom Day, that is now officially a holiday. It's this Saturday, and this right here is an online petition that people signed to make it a national holiday. A Dig, which is a dating site for dog owners, made it official. Now, that does sound like something harmless to celebrate, but there are some people who have some issues with it. Oprah posted a picture back in 2017 with a woman who had her dogs in a stroller. Oprah wishing a happy Mother's Day to, quote, mothers of all varieties of children. Now, many people commented saying that owning a pet doesn't compare to raising a human child, and pets just don't count. And while that may be true, that, it's very different, obviously, to raise a human child, people do take owning a pet very seriously. A poll by Rover shows 3 out of 4 women who own a dog consider themselves dog moms. Now, many of them say that their dog is their child. Now, it turns out helicopter parenting, not just for human families, 1/4 of dog moms say they're helicopter pet parents, which means they're very involved in their dogs' lives. Now, 1/4 of them also said they've missed work to take care of a sick dog. Now, dog moms had events to celebrate the special day last year in places like New York City and New Orleans, and this year events are happening in more places around the country.
Prom season upon us as well, with teenagers anxiously waiting to see who will get prom king or queen. Well, today everyone got a crown. Connections Education Center of the Palm Beaches serves children on the autism spectrum, and they rolled out the red carpet for their 2nd annual prom at the Croquet Center in West Palm Beach. Students started the day getting hair and makeup done. Then they rode in style on this full-size limo bus. Teachers say this is a celebration of the students' hard work this year.
Excited to dance.
It offers my students the opportunity to try new experiences, to try different work opportunities. It also gives the community a chance to see these kids in action and see all the things that they can do.
The entire experience was free of charge for these students. The nonprofit school also provides free tuition for families.